Oh, snap. Are
Hi,
you guys ready
everybody.
for this?
Oh my gosh, there's nothing more exciting than a countdown. I was just jamming, just jamming.
I was like,
It
How
just
excited.
sets the tone, right? It's
It
like,
is. It's
oh,
like,
something fun is
nothing more
coming.
exciting. So we are coming to you with the who's and the what's and the why's and the how-to's. And we're so excited. So the who's obviously are the celestial being Celeste. Yay. And the H's of the HDKs. Yay. And the CC's. So Christy, we're here. We're going to bring the who's. We're the who's. And we're going to bring you the what's and the how-to's and the why's. So we're going to launch this line for you. I don't know about you guys, but I am like wickedly excited about this line. It's one of my favorites that we've launched in a while. And so there's nothing more exciting than a new line. And I know that you guys all know that everything happens in the context and around the product. And so we have such a great reason now to get back around the product. And I'm very excited to do this. So we're going to launch this for us. Yay, Ellen, welcome. We're going to launch this for you guys. And so we're going to do the what's first, and then we're going to do the how-to's. And I know you're going to be excited about all of it. Oh, I know these boosters are like everything. It's going to be a beautiful boost for your business. I'd also like to introduce myself as Jekyll and Hyde because I'm premiering some of the new lips. And I have the true pink on this side. And I don't know if this is the Jekyll or the Hyde side, but I like it.
That was what I was going to ask. I was like, which one's Jekyll and which one's Hyde?
This is nice, and this is just real nicer. So this is the raspberry, and I like it with all lip liners, but this is with the berry lip liner for both of them. So in case you're wondering, like, what's really up with Christy's face, it's that I have two different lipsticks on, other than, you know, all the other things that are going on with her face. But let's start, shall we?
Yes, we shall. We shall.
Yes.
Well, I think we got to start at the top because we know we're all excited about the bronzer sticks. We know we're all pumped about lips. We know we love the hand creams, and we know we're glad that the After Sun Gel is back. But there are two brand new things that are like game changers for part of our customer base, and they're game changers for part of our consultants and for everybody's business because they're two new clinical solutions. I mean, Heather, I know you're the most pumped about this because Heather was like, I'll take these. I will talk about them.
I know. I didn't even give anybody an option, a chance to volunteer to take boosters because I wanted them so bad. And I hope I do this justice. I hope I explain enough nerd out science ingredients with really the simplicity of what you want and why you want it. There it is. There's the beautiful things. Okay, so first of all, let's back up to clinical solutions. If you have not really delved into clinical solutions, and I don't know about you girls on here, but I had a customer and a consultant not too long ago say, "Oh, I don't need that because I'm only so many years old." And I was like, "Girlfriend, yes you do." Yes you do.
I feel like if you're driving a car, you probably need a booster.
I mean, if you're breathing, you probably need a booster.
Yeah.
It is true. It is true. Clinical solutions, just let's start with the category in general. There are 5 products, well, actually 6 if you want to talk about the milk, 6 products in the clinical solutions line. So retinol, pure retinol 0.5 with the facial milk. That right there, put it in your cart or go grab it from your inventory if you have not. It is for everybody. It is for everybody who like young girls with acne problems, older skin more mature skin. I have immature skin, yet it's 45. So I don't really know. Mature is a problem for me because I don't really vibe to that word as well as I should. But it is for everybody. So you've got to go get retinol 0.5. Get it, because you really need to start it right now so that you don't have to continue it during the summer. If you're outside a lot, you want to get a good layer in right now. So go get that. And then we already have 2 boosters, and one of them is the C+ resveratrol. And that one, if your main concern in your skin is lines and wrinkles, that's going to be the first one that you delve into. Okay. Number 2 is your HA plus ceramide. Now, HA plus ceramide, everybody needs it. That's the accompanying booster. It's the one that hydrates your skin, that evens your skin, that pairs with any other booster you want. Because there's a little bit of rules, and you can't just go slopping everything on your face, even though if you want to talk to me on the side, like a side combo, I can tell you how you slap it all over your face if you want to do that.
Can you just go all willy-nilly and just bathe in them all?
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. But but HA, you absolutely have to have that one. So that that and retinol right now are your number one and number two things. You can wear the HA and the so I'm going to call it blue. That's how we talk about it in. It's very complicated when you get ingredients.
In case you're wondering, here's a reference for you guys.
So here's the blue one is the HA, and the purple one is going to be your C plus resveratrol. So blue goes morning and night with everything. C, which is the purple, goes morning and night if your number one concern is lines and wrinkles. Okay, clear as mud. Now let's get into the two new ones that are joining the Clinical Solutions family. First of all, girls, did you guys know this? I was looking, I actually read materials. I know, let's just talk about it. But
that tells you how great this lineup is. Heather read the materials.
So yeah, true. I haven't gotten there yet. I just did. I just
slap it on your face. Slap it on your face. Yeah. All of the Clinical Solutions has the Dermatologist Council seal. And that is the upper echelon of an independent external dermatologist panel that says these boosters do what Mary Kay says they're going to do. So it's not just Mary Kay saying it. It is external. It is beautiful. So you have a massive amount of trust, as does your customers. Okay, let's go into the orange one. And the orange one is the ferulic acid. I've said it like 3 times in all 3 different ways. And niacinamide. Gosh, I've said that 3 times different as well. That one is going to be the one that if you want to protect your skin against sun damage, if you want to rebuild your skin against sun damage, these are the ones, that's the one that you want. So it's going to lighten sun damage. It's going to protect against additional sun damage. This one is great to pair with your vitamin C plus E serum, which is different than a booster. Okay, serums and boosters are not the same thing, nor are they going to be exchanged one for the other. You need both. So that's a great one to pair there. It's going to help with redness, blotchiness. It's what I love about this one. The ingredient niacinamide particularly reduces inflammation. And what you see when we all know that inflammation in your body is not good. Well, inflammation on your face appears as eczema or acne. And so it's going to reduce inflammation from both of those different issues. And additional sun damage, like all the things, I've got it on my face, but I'm also extremely oily. And this is going to reduce the over oil production. It's not going to dry you out. So dry girls, don't be afraid, but it's going to reduce oil production. I can't even talk about, I'm 45 years old and I like put an oil derrick thingy on my head and pump me for gas for cars because I'm so oily. And if we can reduce some of that, that's going to be amazing. So this one, you can put it with the blue. So the orange and the blue go together and you can do morning and night on this one. So this is going to be my number one that I'm going to go get because it is all the things that I need. Now, your green one is going to be your PHA plus AHA resurfacer. This is going to go in the exfoliation department. This is only 2 to 3 times a week at night. You can pair it with your HA as well. But this is great. Any of you girls can't use retinol, like your skin is it's not having it, or you're pregnant or nursing. This is going to resurface your skin in that exfoliation way, but in a much less abrasive way, much less, it's not as strong in there. It's just a great exfoliator, what exfoliation does so well is it boosts other products so they can go deeper. So this one, oh guys, you got to have the resurfacer. So I'm only going to do this 2 to 3 times a week at night. I'm not going to do it on the same days as retinol. I'm not going to do it the same days as my glycolic peel, but I am going to alternate it with my other boosters because I do want the additional resurfacing of that. So those 2 boosters adding to our Clinical Solutions line. And your next question is, Heather, which ones do I go buy? You go buy all of them.
Yes.
And then we figure out which ones to use at what time. But you need them all. Do you want exceptional skin? Like, do you? Yes, you do. And boosters are an inexpensive, easy way to achieve those looks. And this is what dermatologists use. This is what spas use. And we actually had a girl, one of our Thetford directors, say that her dermatologist looked at that and went, whoa, those ingredients are killer, and we don't carry anything like this. So not only are it's what's being used out there, but it's not being used out there. So boom, there you go, booster.
Love it. So Heather, wouldn't the new one then, this one, the PHA plus AHA resurfacer, that would be epic whenever you're going to be in the sun more in the summertime and need to step back on your retinol?
Yep.
I mean, it's awesome all the time, but
No, you're right. If you can't use retinol for whatever reason, summer, pregnant, I mean, Celeste has got she's going to have the pregnancy plus the breastfeeding for us for like a long time. You're going to be able to PHA this to death.
I got you.
You got it.
Got
But it is anytime you can't use retinol, this is going to be your perfect answer for it. Or if one of the other exfoliators is too much, if your glycolic acid peel is too much, I hope it's not, because that's like the greatest product ever. But you do have this additional smoothness and resurfacing.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And you guys,
As a side note, no, sorry, go
the
ahead.
use up rate is crazy on these, like as in like not much. I mean, you're
Right.
looking at a month when used twice daily for the first 3. So your purple, your blue, and your orange. And you're looking at 4 to 5 months on the resurfacer. I'm like, it's only $38. I mean, shut the front door. I think that's the thing that blew my mind and still blows my mind about this line is when we talk about anything clinical solutions, the price point, you guys, I thought it was a misprint when I first saw clinical solutions launched from corporate. I thought they'd accidentally printed our cost. I was like, oh no, they made a misprint and nobody caught this. No, they did not. It was real.
Yeah, and I don't know about you guys, but it's one of my highest reorder rates. Now, it is a little bit more challenging to get them on it initially, because it's like I feel like only like this many of this target market is using it when everybody needs to use it. But once they're on it, they're on it.
I agree 100%. The other cool thing is like boosters are kind of everywhere in the marketplace. And so I think we're poised in the marketplace really well with the price point, like Celeste was talking about. Really, I cannot look at my face and my lips at the same time. I'm like, I just can't. I'm going to have to redo this before we get to lips. But also, if you know anything about boosters in the marketplace, many boosters you can't use on its own. You have to apply it with a different product. And yeah, I'm going to mix and match some things for sure too, but ours are formulated in such a way where they're concentrated enough to give you a really nice boost, but also not so harmful that you could use them directly onto your skin. So I think it's a really brilliant science that we've got. We've got a great poise on the marketplace. So for your clients that are looking for boosters, it's the perfect price with the perfect concentration. And so you really, really, really do have a beauty booster business product here that you can put into your regimen for sure. Not only for your skincare, but for your business.
Right. And I don't want to go too long on boosters, but just one more thing is in Mary Kay, if you've been around a while, we the typical Mary Kay mojo is on a product launch to have the industry do all the advertising, all of the customer awareness of a product. And Mary Kay comes in and does piggyback marketing. It's been our strategy for a really long time. I think until Dr. Gilday came on board. She was like, I ain't doing piggyback marketing anymore. I am not going to be the last one to the party. I want to be the first one to the party. So if you might have to spend more time on product knowledge with these, and you have to use it yourself. You can't sell what you don't use. So get it on your skin. But I'm just going to warn you, because I'm warning myself, is I have to do more on the front end to even tell our customers why they need it, because the industry hasn't done that yet. It is not mainstream yet. We are very, very cutting edge ahead of it. And it's just a little bit different for us. So just so you know. Okay, I'm done.
I love that though. I think that's one of the best things about our first round of boosters and our second round of boosters, because, you know, we're cornering the market on epicness at a ridiculously epic price with solid ingredients. I mean, you just can't beat it. So, okay. I know we could really spend all day on this. If you don't know why we started there, that's why we started there, because we love it. But speaking of other things that we are kind of cornering the market on and having a good time with that we've had a lot of requests for. And I have my mama here today, so she's actually going to be my face model. We have our brand new limited edition highlight and contour sticks. Now I'm going to show you the traditional way you use them, and then Heather's going to tell you about what she has on her face today. Okay, so Mom, you ready? Sure. All right, so Mama Ramona and Tiny Tot. Look, there he is hanging out.
Oh,
okay. So I love this. So these are your glow up sticks, y'all, and they are so cute in the book. And everybody's going to want them. One of my director's daughters was already like, I wanted these from another company, but you guys finally made them. So yes, we are pumped about these. The really neat thing is when you look at them, you have one side that is a like luster side, and then you have a shimmer side. Okay, so I don't know how well you can tell, okay, but they are awesome. And I love it because you can do so much with these. Again, wait till Heather shows you. Okay, so scoot up just a little bit so they can see. For those of y'all that don't know, this is my mama Ramona.
Hi, Mama.
Or y'all. So the luster side, you're actually going to do along the cheekbone. And Mom's got a little bit of color already on her cheeks today. So I'm just going to draw up there, okay? And then we're going to do the honey side on the upper cheekbone. So we got the luster side, and then we got the honey side, and then we're just going to blend it in. You could also do a brush to blend this in. You could do the, you could also use like your fingers, of course, like I'm doing. But I love it because I think they give so much depth and definition. So can you guys see the difference in our two cheeks?
Mm-hmm. Wowzers.
Like
so
that's
pretty.
One dude, right? And this is your honey and luster thing. Okay, now I also love the awesome pearl and gold. And I wanted to do this on my mom because everybody's gonna be like, I'm too old. I'm past 40. I can't wear it. Okay, Heather's gonna tell you that's not true. Anybody can wear these. But my mom is older than, I can't tell you how old she is because that's just not good. But she's older than me, and she's older than Heather and Christy, so Mom can do it. So we're gonna add a little bit of the shimmer though.
Ramona, she's not gonna let you do this to her if you keep saying that.
Yes, she will, because she's not old. Look at her. You wouldn't believe her age if I told you anyhow. You ought to think I was lying. So we're gonna add just a little bit of the pearl and the gold on the top, so that way we have just a little bit of shimmer. Can you guys see the difference in our two cheeks?
I love it.
Beautiful.
Super, super easy. So if you're out there thinking, my customers won't use this, yes, they will. Thank you, Mama. I'll even you out when we're done.
I
Bye.
used mine. Bye. Thanks, Mama. I used mine as eyeshadow today.
Yep, me too.
Yes. But you guys, if you're
I
thinking your customer base, they're not going to want these, you're wrong. They are. They are going to want them, whether they are 2 or 102 or somewhere in between. These are perfect for everyone. So don't kid yourself into thinking that you're just going to use cocoa and latte. You can, but don't sell out to the fact that like you're over 40 and shouldn't use them, or over 30 and shouldn't use them. Like these are for everyone, regardless of the pictures of the model in the book. So thanks, Mom, for being my mom.
Thanks, Mama.
Yep. Love them.
Thanks,
You're going to want them
Mama.
all. So
You are gonna want them all. For
so
sure.
what else are you doing with these, Heather?
Okay, so like Christy, I have them on. So on this eye, I've got the honey and then the luster, and just blended in with my fingers. And then this one, I have the bronze and the shimmer, and just blended with my fingers, as well as the two on each side. And then I put the gold right here and right there, and then I put the pearl right there, which is like pinky, right there and right there. And I'm serious. I did a 5-minute live earlier. I really talked for 4 minutes and 30 seconds because I was so like, surely I need to make this video longer than 30 seconds because that's how long it took me to do my makeup. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And they go perfectly. Like you can use your finger because I did to blend too, but they go perfectly right in the crease of your eyes. Like it's just perfect. Yes. I just love it.
I may not look like a bum this spring. I might actually put makeup on every day. I don't know. It's possible.
So moral of the story is everybody's going to need these guys. Now, real quick side note, if you missed the memo, After Sun Replenishing Gel is back, which is like everybody's all-time favorite thing for the summertime. If you even walk outside in the summertime, you need this. My favorite thing to do is to mix it with the Nourishing oil because it is epic. I'm just saying, it takes it to a whole nother level.
I always learn something new. I've never done that. That's such a wicked idea.
It's like my favorite thing. So I use it as lotion part of the year round because it's that great. I'm the girl that orders a bazillion. Yes. Yes. Add your nourishing oil and mix it with your blue after sun and you're good to go. So you guys
Okay,
know
Christy,
this
do
is a
it
great
today. So
seller.
we'll do it today and we'll tell her what we think.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it today for sure.
Yes,
Right
try it
after I
out.
change my lipstick.
If you guys show it at your parties and your makeovers, demo it on their arms. Everybody's gonna love it. I always love to take it around. And I'm like, do you love aloe? And everybody's like, no, it's sticky. I'm like, exactly. And this is your new favorite thing because you're not gonna stick to the sheets or your clothes. So love it, love it, love it. All right.
If I take a
Christy.
picture of myself with my sheet, that didn't work. But it's gonna be fine. So I think lipsticks are like literally the greatest thing ever. I think you can revive a whole month, a whole week, a whole person's bathroom with lipsticks alone. And I did want to model them for you so you can see kind of the difference. And of course, lip liner changes everything too. I have berry liner on, and this side is the new Think Pink. And I think these are from our new, our most, yeah, I just dug right in there. So can you tell? Let's just get all up in there. These are our most moisturizing, our most nourishing. They're really wicked soft. They're like velvet. So this is the Think Pink side, which kind of first when you put it on without a liner, it's almost like fluorescent, like the 90s are back kind of a little bit. And so it's super fun. I kind of muted it with the berry liner, but I really, really also like this Think Raspberry one. It's like awesome. And you can dress it up. We were just talking about this before we went live. You can do a red liner with it to make it pop a little bit more. You can do a berry liner with it to make it look a little bit richer, or you can just do your normal like nude liner and let the color speak for itself. I had to even myself out. So there's
I love that color. It's my new favorite.
I know.
I love it with
reminds
red
me
lip
of
liner.
Sassy Fuchsia. You guys remember Sassy
Yes.
Fuchsia? It's my favorite color.
But here's
Yeah, it's
what I
like that, but better.
Yes. But also it's like not quite red, but it pops like it is, and it's not quite pink. And so it doesn't turn too weird. It's just I think it's perfect for every human. Again, it's perfect. So
this is like an everybody launch. Like it's not just a certain person that's going to love this. It is an everybody launch.
We have the fashion and function launch this time.
Ooh, fashion and function. I love it.
I got the fashion. Your
I got the
skincare is the function. Yep, there you go. Or we put the fun in the function. We all put the fun in the function. So there's that. So there's your lipsticks. We got 2 of them. And so just go try them out. You need both of them in your little makeup bag. And then I think what everybody does know about that we can round it out with is our new hand creams. So I am not so much, I was saying this to my girls the other night. I love to smell pretty and I like to smell nice and I like to find your signature fragrance, but sometimes fragrances just cause me to like just get a headache or whatever. And so I don't like to have that on all day long. These though are really just brilliantly done. So I love that they have a nice essence to it and yet it's not going to cause a headache. And they're really, really nice. And they're perfectly packaged. So February, Fall in Love Month, literally these are the world's greatest gifts on the whole entire planet, okay? So they're about the size of my palm. And so they're not quite as big as the big one. And the little minis that we got, they're not quite as small. So they're right the perfect happy medium. And we have 3 of them. And so I thought originally the mango and orange was going to be the most popular. I think though it's going to be the wildflower one. I think this one smells, the wild berry one. I think that's going to be the winner. And the rose is lovely too. Of the 3 of them in terms of fragrances, I think rose presents the strongest. And so if you are mindful of how you want it to present, rose is going to present as a little bit the strongest. And I think the wild berry one is going to be the winner. I don't know, might be called with the orange. So let us know when your product sales what you got there. But those are all like that. They're perfect little gifts. And so you can give them as a little hand cream bundle too, since they're so perfectly sized. So I'd consider those.
Well, now that we've talked about what is in this line and you understand the main pieces, our favorite part, y'all, is the strategy time. Because this is where I think you can really make or break yourself on a line. And this is a line, like we said a minute ago, that is for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're 2 or 102, there's something for you in this lineup. And there's something for every single customer in your customer base. So we want to spend a little bit of time and talk about how to book, how you're going to team up, how you're going to grow your business with this. And besides just sell some products, right? So, and I think that's the biggest thing is like whenever you really think about your business as a full circle animal, right, that rocks the house everywhere, launches are one of those things that really help you do that. They help you get back in front of people you haven't seen in a while. They help you get back in front of people you just saw for a different reason, which helps you with your layering pieces. But then it also brings in a whole new round of customers or customers that haven't done a ton with you back in for something different. So it hits every angle that you need it to do. And this launch specifically does that because there's not a person you can't book with this line. So where do you guys want to start? Since everything starts with booking, should we start there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I think you can book in lots of different ways. And color is always a great draw card. Skincare is what you really want them to get. So use what you have to get what you want is a saying that I say repeatedly every day, all day long. And a lot of what I think as you're talking, I'm like, okay, what if I took those 3 lotions and then I did a incentive to book? Okay.
Yep.
So I am notoriously never book parties ever. I hate the word party. It's not my jam. But I book parties. I just don't say it that way. So what I think with these hand lotions is if I start talking about them and I do a reel and I put them in my stories and I'm posting about it and I'm blah, 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 and all the things, get your favorite one for free when you come over and do a makeover with me and you watch a video before you come. If you bring 2 friends, you can have the other ones as well. Like right there, you're using what you have to get what you want. So I think that could be really fun.
Love it. That's super
I love
easy.
that idea too. So we were talking about just like the power of experiencing the product in general. So I love when you have a hooked book. So I love using new product to rally somebody around an experience to try the product. So I love that, Heather. I'll probably steal that from you. Also, because Heather and I are together, we have to do a Chiefs reference. And so I want you to think of the new product line as the Chiefs roster. So what made the Chiefs great the first go around was they had top talent on their team and they were very, very, very top heavy. Why they're going to the Super Bowl this year is because everybody on their team's a winner and everybody got to play. So if you could consider your customer base like the Chiefs roster, you don't want to have just a couple of customers and a couple of products that's causing your business to thrive. You want to have all of your customers wearing and loving all of your product. And so you have a deep and a wide business. And so you can start to begin to think about introducing product that way. So what I like to do is think about the product that you first fell in love with. Like if you were around a party or at a party, it was probably satin hands. We were taught to gather people there. But what if you used the new launch and just picked like, gosh, I don't know any woman who's not going to want this guy right here. Like, I don't know anybody who's not going to want to feel better in their skin, who's not going to want a beauty booster or a boost for your business. And so what if you paid homage to the Mary Kay 60th anniversary and you sold 60 of these guys in a month and you had 60 people come over for a squirt and a boost, had a good time while you did it, give us your opinion, do a little trial panel, whatever you want to call it, okay? But if you sold 60 of them, that's $2,200 this month, you guys. $2,200. If you want to be exact, $2,280. You could be a star consultant. And then if you want to profit, you're making nearly $1,000 just to get 60 people to try this product, right? And that's just one product. But that's how you begin to gather people, build momentum, get some energy around this one thing that you love, right? So then you pull the Heather. You say every person you bring, you get a new hand cream, right? So that's what you can start to think about that way too. So think about your customer base as a roster to get you where you want to go, and then start to think about the income that you want to generate, and then find your hook to book.
Love it.
Love it.
Are you going to talk about your panels? Because
I am, yeah. I'll say I'll take a
Okay, good.
slightly different approach. So I'll do a lot of what they're talking about as well, but I think all of us always have like this golden crew of customers that love specific things, right? And so I'm actually going to go down through my customer base and I'm going to make 5. I'm going to take my sheet and divide it into 5, and I'm going to make 5 lists. And what I'm going to be doing is looking for these specific people. One, my lip divas. So my gals that have bought lots of lipstick. They bought lip liners. They bought the fall or the holiday, like the other lip colors. We had the bold ones. I'm going to go find my lip girls. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Because I know that I can put an awesome panel together of lip divas, which means when they come over, I'm going to book numerous people in the same time block, not 1, not 2. I'm going to dump everybody in. It's also really great networking if they happen to own other businesses. I'm just saying, there have been lots of connections made around my dining room tables for other people for things. But I'm going to have all the lipsticks out and the 2 new ones showcased. They'll do satin lips. They'll play in lip colors. They'll try out the colors with different lip liners. They give each other opinions on what they think, which is so much fun. So it becomes this fun little girly powwow, quick little hour thing. And I usually have a couple different nights. But lip lovers will be one that I'll do. Second one I'm going to do are my peeps that are already on skincare, preferably sets, but people that at least love our skincare line of somewhat. And you guys know who those are. You got your skincare divas, because those are the gals that are going to be ready to jump into retinol, a booster, or all of it, depending on who they are, right? So I'm headed for my skincare people because A, they already love the line. Easy peasy. They are going to want to try out what's new, and they're going to want their skincare to do more. And that's why I'm going to book them, because they're going to come be a panelist for the new boosters for that. So we're going to talk about them, talk about what they do. I'll obviously have all 4 out, plus retinol out, plus repair line, plus time-wise 3D. So I'll have all that displayed in the middle of my table for that night. And it'll be a very similar setup. I'll have a panel of people. They all come in. I'll book them at the same time. And what they do is give me opinions. So I'm going to tell you why this works so well in just a minute. But the third thing that I'm going to look for are my people that are tone corrector lovers or charcoal mask lovers, because those are the people already working specifically on correcting the tone of their skin. So they're already working in that direction. They're already loving those products, and we're going to amp up the volume. And I'm going to have them pop by probably in the skincare night, but there's a specific ask on why they're coming. That's why people come, because Susie Q, I know you're a lip lover. Susie Q, I know you love tone correcting. Like there's a specific reason for her to come play and give me her opinion. And it also gives way more weight to my people that I can't get in front of, because a chunk of my customers are not in Arizona. So when I call, Susie Q B that lives over in Kentucky, I can be, oh, well, Susie Q A over here in Arizona loves the new stuff even better, because. So it gives me a whole arsenal of pieces to be able to work with people in town and out of town. The fourth thing I'm going to look for are my color divas. So my people that love color, like they love color. They always want the newest, latest, and greatest. They always want all the things hot on the market. They always, fuchsia is like the color of the year. Hello, berry raspberry. Did you see it? Okay. Like I'm going to go for those girls next, because they're going to be the ones that are going to come in and they're going to tell us even more ways to wear the lipsticks and the highlighting and contour sticks. And they're going to give us even more ideas on placement and more ideas on products to mix with it and more ways to make it even bolder, because they're your color lovers. And the final thing I'm going to look for are my people that want to be idiot proof. They're like, I do not know all these things. I don't know what all of this does. I just want simple skincare and really fun color. And I would love to do highlighting and contouring where I don't look like Neapolitan ice cream. Can you help me? Okay. So I'm going to look for those gals. And that's how I'm going to build my panels, right? And so trial run panels are awesome, because people come in, they play in the product, they have a great time, they meet new girlfriends. So it helps build community. And they give us the best ideas, you guys, on how to use the product, how to sell it, why they love it. They give you the best taglines. And sometimes part of my customers have been known to give me new ideas for different panels, different viewing parties, different events altogether. Our 50 Plus and Fabulous event that we do came from one of our customers. She was like, Celeste, no, I want it titled this, and I want you to do this there. I said, all right, Mary Lou, we'll do it. And sure enough, we built a color and a skincare all around Mary Lou's ideas. And so you got to list them when they come play. So it really is a trial run panel of people that come play. And I'm much like Heather. They'll get a free hand cream whenever they come. They'll get extra freebies whenever they bring friends. They may buy a booster, get a booster half off if they bring a friend. They'll have deals whenever they come in the door just for them, because they were a trial run panelist. And you guys, when you start doing this every single launch over years, everybody wants to come play with you.
Yeah.
Everybody. You get 5 launches a year. Part of your customers will come for all 5 because they want to be your it girl that has an opinion. I'm just saying. So that's how I do it, but very much with their ideas on what they talked about. But it makes it easy. So if you don't have a huge network connection, you don't have a ton of people, start with who you've got and ask them to bring somebody, because everybody can benefit from this line.
Yep. Agreed.
Couldn't
We
agree
could
more.
talk about booking forever.
Probably.
Like, there's just so many things that you can do. One of the party ideas that we had was the color party. And the color party is the purple, the blue, the green, and the orange. And it's a booster party, but it's with colors. And somebody sent me a reel. I actually haven't even, I couldn't get it to pull up at leadership. And they said that it's all the rage. I'm like, well, I didn't know that because I wasn't in that apparently. But color parties, except that it has to do with the colors of the boosters. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
One of the thought process we were talking about last night was the spill the tea party, where you spill the tea on how to, fix anything that may not be your favorite about your skin. So we're going to bring the boosters in for that. So a spill the tea night.
I love it. I love it.
Really, magic just happens and whatever it is that your uniter is, whether it's I have a product goal that I want everybody to try, or I want to get your opinion about this, or whether it's like this is the newest craze in skincare and color, whatever's your attractor is, so much buzz happens with that energy. So allow this to be your great uniter and just pull everybody together with that and let the magic take over.
I love it. So Heather, we can't let this go until you finish up talking about why products work so great to get to team build, because, it's Love Your Business, Share It month. So how are we going to do that, and how do sales and products equate to actually growing and building your team?
Yeah, well, product is everything, as we know, and nothing happens until somebody sells something. And so I really like recruiting around the product, but using the product to recruit. So when you're starting today, you got to hurry. In talking about these boosters particularly, is you get people's interest, the great uniter, as Christy said, you get people's interest. Okay, why are we using them? What are we doing with them? Okay, and people are gonna be like, okay, yeah, I need them. This is gonna be great. Okay, then you start getting people to give you referrals, or hey, who else do you think would really like this? Even asking the question of who else do you think would love the niacinamide brightener? Who else deals with sun damage of your friends that really would love something to help their sun damage? Even asking the question gets them to think the thought of, wait, if I like this, other people are going to like this. And that is recruiting right there. If I like this, then other people are going to like this. So if you can get them in that train of thought, it's easy to say, hey, that we get a 50% discount, we make 50% profit. If you love this, other people are going to love this. How can we use these to make you some extra money for the summer? Make you some extra money for this? How can we help you build a side hustle with things that you already love and it's just natural for you to talk about them? So it's just that question. Who else do you think would love this? Because my thought process when I very first started was, well, if I like this, somebody else is going to like this too. That's recruiting. That wasn't a hard sell to me. I didn't overthink it because there wasn't anything to overthink. It's just product. And all you have to do is get people to love product and love the company. So keeping team building easier and simpler by using what you have to get what you want. You've got these amazing boosters. And that to me, the price point and the reorder usage is so good, but it's also really easy to make money with them. So it's not too much for the customer, but it's a high enough price point that when you sell something like that's $19, that's pizza night. That gives you a little something. So just getting in the train of thought that is working full circle, that you're not going to leave anything on the table. You're not just going to sell product to sell product. You're going to sell product with the intention of meeting new people and getting the word out for what we do as a company. And Mary Kay, was it Nathan Moore or Ryan Rogers? I don't know, the two dudes that are in charge of everything now. They issued this challenge of 600,000 new beauty consultants in this 60th anniversary year. Well, where does that start? It starts with the boosters. Like
Yep.
that's just a no-brainer. I'm like, I got this incredible product that nobody else has. There's an incredible price point. Who can I get to help me sell it? Because that's all we're doing. And the easier you make it, the easier it is for them to receive it. So
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, before we do a super quick recap and reminders on when everybody can order, is there anything else you want to add in from today besides the products rock? Happy spring. And this is going to be an epic launch.
There's nothing else to add. It's epic.
Yeah. It is epic, like level 10, right? Okay, so here are your reminders on when you can order. If you were a second quarter star, so the star quarter that ended in December the 15th, then you or a spring PCP participant, you get to order on the 10th, y'all. The 10th. That's like next week. That is next Friday. Okay. So you get to order next Friday. Yay for you, which means really you can set up till like midnight Central Time wherever you live on the 9th. I know my crew does that. They set up and have their watch parties together for the clock to tick down and order. So I'm just saying you might want to get some girlfriends together because this line is that good. Second, if you accidentally didn't get either of those things done, it's okay. You still have March 15th to get those done for this round. I'm just saying because it'll impact next ordering. But everybody can order on February the 15th, okay? So make sure that you are in on that. And make sure, you guys, that you are already pre-selling. Like, don't wait until you can order to sell. Sell them now. I know most all units have some kind of a launch thing. They're doing some kind of an unboxing thing. We're going to have another video coming. We have all kinds of fun things that you guys are going to be able to use and utilize to sell. Pre-sell these. Don't wait. Like, why would you wait? Go ahead and have a stack of them ready to go. Have your panels already set up, ready to rock whenever they order. Like, book them now. Book them now. Sell them now. Don't wait, right? And that way, whenever it all launches, you guys, you can have your best February yet for you and your family and finish your star this month. I mean, pick a product, go to town, and have a great time. So you've got everything under the sun. You've got the 2 new boosters. You've got the epic bronzing and highlight stick, contour highlight sticks. You've got your after sun gel back. You've got the 2 beautiful new lipsticks that layer with everything under the sun lip liner wise, and the hand creams have already launched. So pre-sell it, rock the house, like put 15 reminders in your phone on the date you get to order, and reach out to your director with questions. But you guys, do not sit this launch out. Do not pass go. Do not sleep until you get these rocking the house, because your business can grow and have the best February yet. Anything we missed, guys? All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Let us know what questions you have, and thanks for being on.
Bye-bye.